Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back for some more Dominion 6. Last time we looked at M.A. Androphagia, which, you know, I think would fit in decently well as just a vanilla nation. I think if that existed as a vanilla nation, people wouldn't question it too much. Well, some of the sprites are obviously not great. They're taken from Conquest of Elysium, I think, and kind of upscaled or something. Yeah, anyways. It was good. We got a win on our second try, so it's all good. Let's roll up another one and see what we get. We still got plenty to go. I don't know how many. I guess I could just delete some now that we have... Alright, yeah, let's get a new proper count here. I'm gonna delete all the ones I've checked off. We do still have some enraged eggplant ones here. Quite a few, to be honest. And there are still the Dominion's enhanced ones we haven't looked at. That's all that done. Good. Good. Oh yeah, it's cleaning up nice. 60. The number is 60. That's how many nations I have left before they have to add more to satiate my endless hunger. Let's roll. 54. That is M.A. Lumbezi. Pretty certain that's the Africa mod. So we're going to disable M.A. Androphagia. We will enable the Africa mod. And we're going to do something different. Well, sort of. It's still going to be 1v1, but I saw a map added somewhat recently. Actually, no, I don't even know. I don't think it was. No, this wasn't recent. This was when I was going through when I was scouring the workshop. It's called the Dungeons of Sand and Twigs. It's 21 land, 8 sea. And, I think it's more than that, though, to be honest. I'm not sure. Because I don't think that's counting the cave province. So there's a second layer. You'll see. I took a look at it. It's going to be kind of different. It's going to be a little different. We're going to give it a try. It's still going to be 1v1. I added it a little while back and then I forgot about it. So now I am not forgetting about it. And this was M.A. Lumbezi. Reign of the Red-Skinned Man. When the Empire of Kitara fell, the human tribes that it ruled scattered and formed their own kingdoms. The greatest of these kingdoms is Lumbezi, situated in a marshland to the south of Ubawanda. Many years ago, an evil being known as the Red-Skinned Man came from his village and lorded over the chiefs of Lumbezi, demanding to be called king despite his low origin. Now, the Red-Skinned Man and his beastly allies terrorize the kingdom, enforcing his rule through fear and torture. A creature of great appetite and evil, the Red-Skinned Man corrupts the people of Lumbezi, inciting adultery, cruelty, and greed. So we have humans and beasts, many light troops with ranged weapons, powerful bestial creatures outside of forts and in the correct terrain, mindless insect servants. We get blood, nature, glamour, death, water magic with some earth, the weak priests, our dominion spreads chaos. Turmoil +1, heat +1. Primitive forts, temples cost 400, labs cost 300. That's nice. Lumbezi, raid leader. 50 leadership, stealth 80. Skirmisher. Crazy. Mabudai. Stealth 75, glamour. Spirit sight, assassin 0. Glamour manipulator. with 2 poison daggers. For a 1 recruitment point, 85 gold assassin, it's pretty good. I mean, Assassin 0 isn't good, but anytime you have a glamored assassin, it's pretty nice. 2 poison daggers, 13 attack, 13 piercing, plus strong poison. For the price, it's pretty good. Stealth 75 as well. Naganga. 1 earth, 1 death. Inept Researcher 2. They're also sacred. Spirit Sight, Disease Healer 1. For $100. For $100, you get a 7 research, Disease Healer 1 that's also sacred. So the upkeep on this is basically nothing. I mean, that's 40 gold a year. Nothing. Yeah, not bad. Nice. Medium of the Lumbezi. 1 holy. Water Death, 10% for another one. Spirit Sight, Tax Collector, Uninspiring, Inept Researcher 1. Can be recruited with only a temple. Interesting. Yeah, that is interesting, because then you could just recruit these out of any temple spot. Well, no, because it's not off forts. You still have to have a fort and a temple, and it's like, meh. Okay. It's fine. Witch of the Lumbezi. 1 water, 1 death, 1 blood. Water, death, nature, blood, 10% for another one. 13 research for 195 gold. It's alright. Stealth 40, Spirit Sight. It's a pretty shallow mage, but good odds you'll have 2 water, 2 death, or 2 blood. It's alright. Red-skinned daughter. Perhaps red-skinned man's greatest sin is his fornication with only his sisters and daughters, who bear him as children and serve him as his wives. Great. 1 water, 1 nature, 2 glamour. Water, death, nature, blood twice, 10% for another one. 17 research for 300, 4 recruitment points. That's 8.5 research a turn, which is not great. They do have Chaos Power 1 and Tight Rain. And it's obviously Abundance of Despair spam. Unfortunately, they can't get any additional glamour, but still, 2 glamour's solid, and they can get up to 3 nature or 3 water. It's not bad if we took magic scales. Also, they come into battle with 3 large ants. Silverback Warrior, terrain restrictions. 50 leadership, Berserker +5, animal, undisciplined with tight rain. So he's undisciplined, but he has tight rain? What? Like, no, you guys, get in line. Stay there, stay there. I'm going in. I guess. With Berserker +5, that's 14 attack on both of these axes for 29 damage. He's got 9 natural protection. Pretty nasty dude. Were Crocodile Witch, terrain restrictions. 1 death, 1 nature, 1 blood. 4 amphibian, shape change into the Were Crocodile. Stealth 80, recuperation, and after researcher 4. I don't know. They operate a very... I'm not sure their roles specifically. Interesting. Red-skinned sister, cap only. 445 gold, 4 recruitment points. 2 nature, 3 glamour, 2 blood. Earth, nature, glamour, blood. 10% for another one. That's 21 research, or 10.5 per turn for 220 bucks. Good, not great. If they were sacred, I would do it, but they're not, and so the upkeep on these is going to be strong, to say the least. That's what, like, I'm terrible at math. That's why I have a calculator at all times. That's 356 gold a year. Or in other words, 30 gold a turn for each of these guys forever. It's too much. Especially because we're supposed to apparently take turmoil. Having a few of them in the long run, though, quite good. especially because they can easily get 4 glamour. So Army of Shades is a piece of piss. They also come in with 2d6 large ants each, which are probably crap, but they're clutch at least. So yeah, we're mostly interested in the... Well, no, I don't know if I'm interested in it, to be honest. Well, for the first year, at least, we're definitely doing witches for research. And then probably transitioning to Redskin Daughters for more useful stuff. And then much later, Redskin Sisters, once I'm secure on my money. Units, we have Termite Man Slave, or Termite Man Slave. 4 hit points. Unusable as far as I'm concerned. Size 2, 8 protection, 7 defense, 6 MR, 30 morale. Berserker plus 3. But they have to get hit. I mean, it's insane. Like, you basically, this unit may as well not exist. They have to get hit to trigger Berserker, unless you have... they are animals, and there are spells that auto-enrage, auto-berserk animals. So that is something you could do, but that's a ways off, and probably not really worth worrying about. So otherwise, they have to get hit and survive for this to trigger, which is very, very unlikely. But if they did, they would have 11 protection, 4 defense. The pickaxe would have 9 attack for 19 damage, or 20 damage, something like that. Yeah, basically unusable. Lumbezi Fighter can be recruited outside forts as well. Alright, fairly average in a lot of respects. They do have only 8 protection. 13 defense, though, with a parry 4 shield. They have a hatchet, 11 attack, 15 slashing. And Mumbele, range 10, 7 precision, 15 slashing, 4 ammo. I assume it's like a throwing axe. It's okay. We need to remind ourselves we are in MA now, not EA. In EA, this is a fairly respectable unit, but in MA, it gets a lot worse. Crossbow fire and stuff can be devastating, and the heavier armor and stuff. Poison Bowman, 0 protection, with a range 35 poison bow, 11 piercing, and on damage, 5 armor negating poison. Not unusable, but pretty darn close. 0 protection on your ranged units with range 35 in MA is just not good. Heavy Spearman of the Lumbezi. 11 hit points, 10 protection, 11 defense with the shield, 10 MR, 13 morale. They have Formation Fighter 3, which is useless. Yes, useless. There's never a situation where 3 changes in the outcome compared to 2. Right. And then they have length 4 long spears, 12 attack, 15 piercing. Usable. Yes. If this were my best unit, it'd be like, okay, well, you know, buckle up. Let's bum rush Oaken Army or something and hope for the best. Having a length 4 weapon with 12 attack is not bad. And they're 4 to a square, which helps with damage output. Spear Dodger. The elite warriors of the Lumbezi. 13 hit points, 6 protection, 16 defense, no shield. 10 MR, 15 morale, 16 speed, stealth 80, air shield 33. So 1 in 3 arrows that would hit them will not hit them. Unsurmountable 1 with a 13 attack, length 3 quarterstaff for 18 damage. There are 2 resources. And so if you're okay losing units, I would say between their 16 defense, their 13 hit points, their length 3 weapon with 13 attack, and the air shield 33, they will avoid a lot of attacks. Especially if you put them on attack rear, although 16 is not super fast. They're alright, but it's iffy. You're gonna lose plenty of them. Gorilla Warrior, terrain restrictions. 18 hit points, size 4, 3 protection, 10 defense, 8 MR, 10 morale, 16 speed. Berserker plus 4, bumping them up to 7 protection and down to 6 defense. They're undisciplined, but we do have tight rein on some things. Wielding length 2 great clubs, 10 attack, 25 blunt damage. They're not sturdy enough for me to really warrant it. I mean, with Berserker, it's 14 attack and like 30 damage, which is quite high. If we're going up against some high protection stuff, maybe. Like, if I was up against MA Ohm, I'd be like, okay, well, our best bet is just hitting them as hard as we fucking can, and that's going to be these guys. But yeah. Red-Skinned Sun, cap only. 18 hit points, 12 protection on the body, 9 defense, 12 MR, 10 morale, 13 speed. They have Berserker plus 1, which doesn't change numbers too much. Chaos Power 1. And then with Berserker active, they'll have length 3 battle axes. No, I'm sorry, that would be insane. It just makes the axe longer. Length 2 battle axes, 13 attack, 25 or 26 damage. I suppose, yeah, again, like the Ohm consideration. On a flank, they're not terrible. The 18 hit points is pretty significant. And with Berserk, they'll probably have 13 protection. If we can get Oaken Army, it's pretty juicy. They will hit very hard. They also free spawn a large ant, each of them, which is not bad. They're not limited in any other way other than being cap only, and they're not super expensive, so this might be a strong consideration for us. Hunting Ant, terrain restrictions. 22 hit points, size 6, 14 protection, 9 defense, 6 MR only, 50 morale though, 14 speed, they're mindless. Poison resist 15. Sorry. I tend to sneeze a lot when I play this game exclusively. I don't know. They have a length 0 sting, 12 attack, 14 piercing, armor piercing. Ooh, 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 that's pretty juicy. Also, cannot be repelled. Amazing. And weak poison on top of it, although that's really just an afterthought. Ooh, ooh, ah, ooh. This is a strong contender in quite a lot of ways. 14 protection's not mind-blowing, but 22 hit points combined with 14 protection can be very good. Their MR is god-awful. But that's not that big of a deal for many things. It depends on what we're fighting, what their bless is. You know, there's various things where we just, like, we cannot have that low of MR. But we'll see. But yeah, 14 combat speed. They're disciplined. And with an armor piercing, 14. And it can't be repelled. It's really good. Because if this could be repelled with 9 defense, they would just constantly take poke damage from everything. But yeah, that's very good. They also have built-in poison resist 15, which means we could go for the poison bowman, who on average won't do any damage to them. That might be a very strong combo. Instead of the Red-Skinned Suns. It also would be, we probably could easily take Sloth 2 or 3. But let's look at the Lumbezi Were Crocodile terrain restrictions. It's not a Sager. Okay, for some reason I really thought it would be. So obviously they're going to have a second shape as the Were Crocodile, which your guess is as good as mine. 12 hit points. 10 protection, 10 defense, 11 MR, 13 morale, 11 speed. Poor Amphibian, stealth 80, recuperation. And they have a length 2 war stave, 10 attack, 24 damage. And then the Were Crocodile second form, which, whatever it is, it's got more hit points than they have here, so it's probably pretty solid. Unfortunately, they are going to get probably pretty shredded from archers. Not extensively so, but we'll see. I will probably test some of these guys. They also only cost 6 resources, so they're pretty cheap. They're also poor amphibians, and there is water on this map, so that's probably a good option for that. Finally, Nikixi Warrior, Sacred, non-cap only. 12 hit points, 10 protection, 13 defense with shield, 10 MR, 13 morale, 10 speed, Spirit Sight. They have a 12 attack, length 1 axe, 20 magic slashing damage, plus on damage Spirit Strike, which is 20 armor negating fatigue. That's all very good. And Nikisi Power. Range 50, 100 precision, 20 armor negating fatigue, MR negates. Also sometimes used in melee. Okay, that is bonkers. Bonkers. It also has half your strength. Okay. I don't know if that's worth adding strength to be honest. Because if you add 5 strength, like we go nuts and we add 5 strength, between Blood Surge, well, let's just say we add 5 strength. Up to 17. You know, then we're contributing, it's a 22 instead of 20. That's really not worth it. They already hit damn hard with this axe. Although I think the Spirit Strike adds full strength damage. So, yeah, but we'd go with Blood Surge no matter what. But yeah, these guys on the front just casting this over and over for 2 fatigue until they get into melee. That is absurd. I mean, honestly, we don't even have to do anything else. Okay. That's crazy. Summons, Great Spirit of the Underworld. Damage reversal, 3-month immortality, awe 3, invulnerable 20, recuperation, Spirit Sight. With 5 death? Okay, that's pretty good. Nakandi Warriors, 60 hit points, 17 natural protection, 11 defense, 13 MR, 30 morale. 4 amphibian with blunt, pierce, resist. Berserker plus 2, recuperation, Spirit Sight, and the Nikisi Axe, 26 damage. And fucking 38 fatigue. Crazy. Redskin Devil, which comes with 1d6 large ants and 1 fire ant. 26 hit points, 13 protection, blah blah blah. Chaos power 1. Got a paralyze, a crude hatchet. You can throw rocks and spit poison. Yep, fire ants, blah blah blah, and red ants. Size 2, hit point 2. Meh. Yeah. Meh. Okay. Spells. Oh, also, I didn't block that, but Nikisi Warrior, should they fall in battle, the spirits of their ancestors will attempt to avenge them. I don't know what that means, but it can't be bad. Conjuration. Call Ancestor if we want. Army of Ants, Ritual. We get 13 plus 1 Hunting Ants for 6 Glamour Gems. Hunting Ants, which is this thing. That seems nutso. How? What? And you started with a level 1 Conjuration, 6 Glamour Gems. So if we go 8 Glamour, I wouldn't do that, but we'd get 20 Hunting Ants for 6 Glamour Gems. Nuts. 2 Redskin Devils for 6 Glamour Gems. Call forth Ants, combat spell. You get 3 plus 1 Red Ants for 80 fatigue. It's also pretty good. Like, for the big mages we have with 4 Glamour, they're gonna get 6 Red Ants for... like... I don't know. What is it, 13 fatigue or something like that? Like, we can spam out Red Ants, which are not insane. I don't think they're as good as... Oh, no, that's Red Ant. That's the little ones. Okay, well, that's just Big Kludge, and that's worse than, like, Illusions or something. Never mind, I thought it was Fire Ants. That would have been nuts. Wrath of the Ancestors. Beseech Mother Kalunga. Army of Redskin Devils. 20 plus 2 for 40 glamour gems. Pretty good. Alteration. Nothing. Evocation. Nothing. Construction. Build Spirit Guardian. You get a Nakandi Guardian Commander for 6 death gems. We didn't actually look at him too closely. And he's got 12 natural protection with Blunt, Pierce, Resist. Yeah, but beyond that, he's not super special or anything. I don't know. Okay. And Spirit Warrior. You get one of those Nakandi Warriors for 10 death gems. Yeesh. I mean, they're good, don't get me wrong. Pretty damn good. But not that good. Depends on your bless, I suppose. But you'd have to have reconstruction for them to have regen. And yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Nothing in items, of course. There rarely is, other than this one, which is the spear that is leaned on, which is alright. Okay. Village Spirits Protection. Combat spell. 1 Earth, AoE 1, Twist Fates. Wait, what? Wait a minute. You're telling me... Why does it say Legion of Steel? I assume you mean like Temper Armors. Yeah. I don't know why you put that, but I assume it's AoE 1 Temper Armor plus Twist Fate. Which is not bad, especially if you get a bigger version of it, but it's not Legion of Steel for 1 Earth. No, he doesn't give us a bigger version of it. Shit. Yeah, if it had some scaling, maybe, but AoE 1 is just so small, and I don't tend to do any point buffing, even though it is a very nice buff. Thaumaturgy, protect beasts, 2 nature, AoE 10, plus 4 MR for, I assume it's only for animals, even though it doesn't say that here. Ward beasts, AoE 10, 3 nature, 1 nature gem. Gives plus 5 to all elemental resistances. Which not bad. Command beasts. Glamour nature, range 100, AoE 1, 100 precision. Charm. MR negates easy. Again, I assume it's animal only. Still, that's pretty strong against, well, basically against any AI army. They're always going to have some animals in there. Yeah, you're probably just going to be spamming it on wolves, but still. Wrath of the Sacred Land. 1 Earth combat spell. 30 plus 5 range. 3 plus 1 AoE. 100 precision. 20 minus fatigue. 15 plus 5 armor negating fatigue damage. MR negates. Doesn't affect friendly units. Also, Spirit Harassment. The attack enemies will be harassed by the spirits, impairing them, and maybe even resulting in them accidentally striking their allies. Holy shit. Okay, that seems like a game changer. Sorcery of the Redskin Man. 4 glamour, 2 nature. 100 range, AoE 1, 100 precision, charm. That's it, just charm. MR negates, charm, AoE 1. That's anything. Crazy good. Dominate beasts. Range 100, 100 precision, AoE 3 charm on animals. MR negates easily. But against animals, that's a tough check. Yep. Depending on... I mean, it's good. We got good stuff. Mastery of the Red-Skinned Man. fucking 9 glamour, 8 nature combat spell. Requires 9 glamour gems. It's a battlefield-wide charm that affects every enemy unit. MR negates easily. I mean, the amount of effort to get this. We'd basically have to throw our sacreds, we'd have to throw everything to the wind and go to level 9 Thaumaturgy. If you can do it, yeah, you win the game, I guess. Because that's insane. But getting to that, nuts. And I'm pretty happy with just Sorcery of the Red-Skinned Man, to be honest. That's crazy. Blood Magic, Potion of Cruel Strength. It's a ritual for 10 Blood Slaves, gives Chaos Power 2. Cauldron of Flesh, Vitality, combat spell, 2 blood, 1 water. Area effect 25, 2 Blood Slaves. Gives Enlarge and Twist Fate. Dang, that's really good. It's a bummer that temp Blood Slaves are so annoying to get. You have to take Enchanted Blood and you have to be Sacred. And I don't even know what we have on for 2 blood, 1 water. This is a very good spell though. Potion of Beguilement. It's a dome protection, blah blah blah. We don't do that. I mean, we could. The AI does cast spells that are sometimes annoying. Cauldron of Flesh Hindrance. AoE 25, Blood Slaves 2. AoE Slow and Curse. Doesn't affect friendly. It's got no range though, so it's a point blank thing. I don't know. Potion of Death Sending. Population minus 5%, Unrest plus 15, Gold minus 80. Range 5. Cauldron of Flesh Madness. AoE 25, 2 Blood Slaves, AoE Confusion and Curse. Doesn't affect friendly. Same issue of just kind of have to have a mage up front to cast that. It is very nice, but... Potion of Dominion gives Gift of Reason, turning a unit into a commander. Cauldron of Flesh Protection. AoE 25, Air Shield, and Twist Fate. Damn. And you didn't give me any nice items for Temp Blood Slaves. And I can't imagine a time where I will actually bring Blood Slaves onto the battlefield. Well, for a really big battle, it's not much different than bringing along gems. I suppose. But yeah, big... Well, so the Red-Skinned Sisters get 2 blood, and they can get nature or earth. But beyond that, I guess the Red-Skinned Daughters can get blood. So if some of them will get 2 blood, and then they'll have 1 water. So there's some options there. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. For Unique Pretenders... nothing. As far as I can tell. What do we want on our Sacreds? Right, our Sacreds are these guys. Strength is kind of negligible. We could give them a Weapon Bless. In which case, this thing would do, like, flaming weapons. 8 armor piercing on top of this fatigue. Which is so broken that I feel like I have to, right? Beyond that, Stygian Flesh would be good. Yeah, Stygian Flesh. Probably be the smartest option. So, I mean, if we really just take those 2 things, we got Flaming Weapons and Stygian Flesh, we'd be writing our own ticket. But that's Fire Death, which is a somewhat rare combo. The Netter of Chaos has it, but not in massive amounts. There's no monster that gets it. And most of the monsters that get multiple fire isn't great, except for the dragon. We could just go for the dragon. It's not terrible. So let's say dormant. And we go 7 fire for flaming weapons. And yeah, we'd have to go pretty hefty. We are taking sloth 3. Stygian flesh. There you go. 7 fire, 7 death. Take order 1. We take misfortune 1. We get up to 5 dominion. Yeah, I mean, I would like more dominion than that, I suppose, but it's not the end of the world. I think it's probably acceptable. Yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Conquer all. And here is the map. So there's a big lake between us with this narrow bottleneck. Very interesting. So we definitely want to get to here. Ideally here. I mean, ideally. We'll see. He's going to start like here or something like that, I think. Maybe he starts here, but that seems unfair. And then there is an underground, which we can't see. It's basically the same size as this. There's no lake. And I think we drop down in like the upper right or something, I think. And he drops down from here in the lower left. I think that's how it is. Well, let's just look at who we're fighting. Fucking Ermor. God damn it. Well, the flaming weapons on our sacreds spam is going to be still pretty insane. For mages, we're just starting with the witches. These are damn cheap for how good they are. Oh, research. Yeah, we just need to bum rush Alt 6 for Soul Vortex for our dragon. Okay, can't lead magic beings, so you're coming with us. Hold an attack. No. Do fire closest, do fire archers. You can do hold and attack closest. Just cast spells. So something like that. Something like that. Yeah, that's perfectly fine, I suppose. Should be fine. And we're gonna go after... Oh, I don't know. This is some hefty stuff. Let's test it on the wolf tribe. Okay, yeah, they're shooting. Didn't work out too well. I didn't send the mage, did I? Yeah. I'm a smart man, does smart stuff every day of my life. Let it be said. Let's try that again, shall we? With the ants. Oh no, this is a completely different thing than I looked at. Holy shit. How does that work? Do we not meet up at all other than this bottleneck? Alright, we lost 4 hunting ants. Not too bad. Yeah, they're magic, so once routed, we lose them all. Okay. Dust Walkers and Dust Warriors. Okay, so this is a little bit of like Lost Capital stuff. Where there's just like some... Yeah, I mean, hold on, let me go over to the page. I don't think there was much info on it. I made this map for the purpose of testing out the new planes function in Dominion 6, as well as to make a fun little 2-person and 2-throne scenario, so set up accordingly with a 1-throne victory. Each player starts on opposite sides of the Pantagruel's realm near a dungeon entrance. A gauntlet of tough enemies stand between you and the throne, so either choose to face the hordes or your sole competitor. Okay. Yeah, I should have maybe read that. But I wanted it as maybe an alternative to Talus. Yeah, I'm not gonna make that mistake again. Thank you. Oh, 186 fatigue. Jesus. Yeah, I mean, flaming weapons is gonna be so freaking ludicrous. Right, so yes. I definitely... when I checked out the map, I went down here and it was like, okay, I can see that. I assume he can come down a different way. But no, we lead to 2 separate planes. I don't know if there's a third alternate plane somewhere. Doesn't really look like it. Okay, it's interesting. These trolls are gonna get fatigued the fuck out, man. No, cavalry. And my mage died. Yeah, keep losing mages. I'm trying, Boyle. I'm trying. Where the hell is my god? Hermor is here already. Might be able to actually get an NAP on this map, though. There he is. Now we're gonna see some serious shit. Nope. Did not trigger. No flaming weapons. It's alright. We still get it on our melee weapons, but it's not nearly as cheesy as I thought it would be. They're still gonna be really nasty dudes, but yeah. You are just gonna sit here and research with 33 until we get Alteration 6. I just don't trust you without it. Unfortunately. Ermort did accept. He's got plenty of room to maneuver. Like, we don't have to fight each other for a long time. Shit. That's a problem. They are nasty, man. We lost another mage. At this point, we'll just use these guys. Yeah, we gotta get temples up pretty quick. Let's start working on... Fuck, what are my priest options? Just this guy. You are gonna go here. Yeah, I mean, they do eventually do damage with the fatigue damage and stuff. Like, it's big fatigue. But flaming weapons on it would have been cool. It would have been cool. Alright, we're going to transition then to Redskin Daughters now. Oh, we should move Wave back. We have range 100. More's right here. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I guess that is fair. All right. Yeah, it's range 50. Okay, maybe not that far back. Thankfully, we get cheap temples. All right. Good. So we didn't have a proper military leader. Oh, we just don't have a proper military leader. No one can do lines in this nation. That's sort of a bummer. Was there one I could summon or something that could do it? No, not even the Guardian. No, nothing. Okay, shit. Alright, let's, Oh yeah, there was also the rare crocodiles if we wanted to get in the water. We do probably eventually want to take this from him. They are kind of hefty on recruitment points, so let's nix that for the moment and just work on that. And why don't you go site searching, just to find some stuff for us. Okay. Nice cheap temples, very nice. We are going to put PD on everything pretty darn soon. He has declared war. Look at that! Found cedar forest and 2 stone circles immediately. Crazy good. "22 hunting ants died. Damn composite bows." Yeah, I tried. Alright, yeah, so it's all gonna be kind of shit. Granted, this does give us 5 fire gems per turn to take this, which is pretty nice considering I have a massive fire pretender. So we can get some big stuff out of that. It is pretty appealing, but Dust Walkers and Dust Warriors. They are, well, Dust Walkers have 25 hit points, 8 protection, no, 12 protection on their body, 14 defense with shield, 16 MR, 18 morale. They have Heat Aura, Firepower 1, Pierce Resist, Spirit Sight, with an 11 attack, 19 damage spear. Dust Warriors are the upgraded version. 28 hit points, 12 protection, 15 defense with shield, 16 MR, 18 morale, 13 attack, 23 slashing damage Kopesh, and Heat Aura, Firepower, and Pierce Resist. They're pretty nasty. And there's a lot there. I could take this province, but what's the point, you know? I think we're just going to search here before heading back home. Oh, we got Alteration 6. Perfect. So then the other thing we want is that extremely nasty spell. Well, the charm stuff. But he's all undead. So honestly, this is practically worthless now. But he can be fatigued. So Wrath of the Sacred Land is still very strong. It's Earth, which is kind of odd. These guys have a 25% chance of getting Earth. So it's still not actually viable for us, is it? Damn. Why is it Earth of all things? Oh, the Nagangas can all cast it, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, they only have one Earth. But that one Earth does give them range 30, 3 area effect, 100 precision, 15 armor negating fatigue, MR negates. And the spirit harassment. Still probably worth doing, but despair's not going to be worth anything. Yeah, Urmor complicates things a lot from our normal strategies. All undead means that I probably do want to spam out these Nagangas. They're not priests, though. Should I just make priests and say fuck it? Like, go for Oaken Army and just priests? Yeah, because we could get cleansing water with 2 water on these priests. Can they get 2 water? Maybe. Can I get water bracelets? Yes, I could get water bracelets. Well, if I'm going for 2 water, I'd be better off with just the witch. 25% of them will have 2 water. I mean, they're not priests, but cleansing water is really... I mean, cleansing water is 30 plus 5 range, 75 casting time, 5 plus 1 area effect for 20 minus fatigue, 5 plus 1 armor negating damage only on demons and undead. It's really good against an all undead army. So I think we go for that. I was hoping to make these to get 3 nature on one of them. But we'll see. Unfortunately, Soul Vortex is not going to be of tremendous use. Could make a Ring of Regen if I go down construction, but... we'll see how it goes, I guess. For now, come back home. And you could keep researching, but why don't you take this one? Cast. Soul Vortex. Invulnerability. Skeletal Body. Fire closest. A fucking horror? It's not actually there, though, is it? Like, it left now, it's gone. It's all good. NAP 1, they don't have an insane amount of money, and he's in the coast, so he kind of covers a lot of spots. But we got good temple coverage for now. $49 of 50. Let's go take this. Definitely can do that. No, keep making witches. fine enough. Where Crocodile has recuperation, that's good. Total of 26 hit points. No, 32 hit points. It's pretty good. 13 protection, 7 defense, 11 MR. Can I find one that doesn't have a fucking limp all over it? No, they all immediately get massive injuries. Holy shit. Every single one injured. Okay. 32 hit points, 13 protection, 8 defense, 9 MR. Okay, 11 MR. 16 morale, 8 speed, 13 attack bite for 22 slashing. That's pretty nasty. Their biggest thing, obviously, is their hit points, but it's a second shape. Curious how many we lost there. 6. That was on Marrows, though, which are pretty weak. We'll see. But then again, you know, these guys are pretty weak. Okay. Alright, PD. Let's go 31 on all coastal except for here. Well, no, so we got this as a nice buffer with the Marrows. This has to be protected, though. And Bethane already has a decent amount. You're going to make a temple here. As long as we can maintain Dominion everywhere that we own, I'm happy. A Marrow plus the Were Crocodiles. Not bad. We lost 1 Were Crocodile. Good. That's pretty big against my dragon that I can't Soul Vortex on. Yeah. It's a bummer. Even with a Ring of Regen, I don't think he would make it work. We went very hard. We fucked up. And we gambled a lot on flaming weapons. I mean, that was a huge part of our gambit here. And so now we have not a worthless dragon, but he's probably better off now just being a spellcaster. Actually, we should just get him Firestorm, to be honest. And then he attacked us in Baltimore, where we moved our army in. So now we'll see how these guys do. No problem. So he's got his Doom stack here, which isn't great. It is mostly shitty undead, but not entirely. Real problem is we don't have any priests, so I have to start making some. I'm gonna play defense for as long as I can. I should get an army over there, though. Alright, well, the PD failed, of course. He did lose 202, which is pretty wild. Oof. 13 Soul Torns popped up, but then it worked out. So how bad is our walls there? 375 of 500. Fuck. Alright, I gotta put PD here. And we gotta move. Breached it. He's almost certainly taking it. I can't stop it. I mean, maybe the PD there, the local defense, but there's like nothing there. Had I moved here, I could have helped out with the were crocodiles, but no, he's got 600 units. There's no hope for that. The only thing we can kind of do is maybe stop him ahead of that, but best of luck on that note. Yeah, we're never getting this guy back. God damn it. Yeah. Damn. Alright, but we can still win. We can beat that army. Oh, shit, we found a free kelp fortress. That's awesome. That's very good. Alright, so we're going to play defense here. Got a decent amount of PD. We're going to hold to it. Probably will still die, but you never know. Still died. We lost 44 hunting ants, 5 Nikissis. Okay, decent number survived the rout. We lost 169. Yeesh. 7 were crocodiles died there. Alright, this is fine. We're still fine. Just put a bunch of PD here. And make sure this is well protected. He's probably going to take that from me. Not a damn thing I can do. Forgot about this stuff, of course. We can probably stabilize. Just win here. Good. Move the Doom stack forward and, you know, just keep taking stuff. It's easy. And just keep holding the Sea of Plenty. Which apparently I do. I didn't see if this was under siege. So, that's insane. Oh my god. Where crocodiles go hard. 193 kills. We lost 12. It's pretty impressive. But he does have a lot of stuff there that's pretty scary. All right. Yep. It's like, how much do I want to invest here? If I think that it's all gonna fall apart. I'd like for him to just go and grab more, but... Yeah, there you go, we lost. Paran. Easy enough. Good. Yeah, lost the last 23. Also a battle in the Verdant Steppes, which we now lost. Between me and him. Between me and my army. Great. I only have 27 reinforcements. That's not really enough. How's it looking? 364 out of 500. Okay. Well, make more, please. He already breached it. That was fast. He added a shit ton there. $380. Not a chance in fucking hell. He's gonna be sieging my capital in a moment. Well, the only thing I can do... I'm gonna lose the fort. It's inevitable. I can try and hold Genum from him and beef up my cap PD. I hold this. Yeah, Army Advance is good. He attacked me in Bethane. A pretty sizable force, to be honest. It's not great. Routed. Well, my troops got routed, which may as well be a rout on my whole army. We lost all the ants and 49 in the Kissies. Damn it, man. It's got so much. Can't take it with that few. I think we gotta move off, unfortunately. What a son of a bitch, man. He didn't attack anything this turn. PD's not going to hold against any concerted effort by him, you know? And boy, does he got some consertion. Army Advance, though, does give us a fuck ton of ants. And they're pretty nasty, especially if we have that many of them, armor piercing everything. So, theoretically, could work. We got a lot of money. So, I don't think 100 PD will hold. I don't think I want to do 100 PD, but we'll throw 76. We finished researching, so now we have cleansing water, which means our mages are going to be pretty nasty. At this point, I think Oaken Army's not great. Doesn't really help the ants at all. Sort of helps our dudes, but not that much. I think just go for Firestorm for our big guy, and then Construction 5. Yeah, he's back, so at least he can, like, lay the smackdown on some big doom stack. Oh, that looks promising. Oh, nice! It held. Go fuck yourself. 378 gone. Very nice. Okay. We got our army of big boys. We now want to take along anyone with 2 water. Literally anyone. Also priests, just because priests. Yeah, anyone with 2 water is coming with. And we're gonna go take back Bethane. Okay. We don't do lines here, alright? Alright, scripts. Well, we can cast Gift of Formlessness, AoE 1, on something, which is probably worth it. Alternatively, Quickness on the ants would also be really obscene. But we probably only have... okay. Let's do Quickness. Well, that's 40 fatigue we have. This is only 20, so we can cast that then 3 times. That's the script. For anyone that can. Everyone else, the priests, you're just going to be casting spells. Alright, that's it. Right, our big boy, we're like 9 turns out probably from that. I don't know if you can cast anything big. Fires from afar, useless. Big fire, big death. Most of the death stuff isn't really going to be good against an AI of all undead. Holy shit. Undead mastery. Yeah, I mean, he can cast this. Level 7 death required 7 death gems. It's an enslave on all enemy undead. MR negates easily. 8 thaumaturgy. That's pretty much a game winner. Remember, he can't preach, and an AI that can't preach is pretty vulnerable. Because he has to go down to that really difficult PD, difficult independence, in order to get more territory for temples. So we're in pretty good shape on that front. I am pretty worried about Baltimore, that he'll be able to work in the back door here. And this, I mean, I'd like to have a bit more there, but... Do we just go for it? Do we just launch the full might of our army at him? Yeah. I want my fort back, you son of a bitch. See how it goes. Can they just not be fatigued? No, they definitely... Okay, they definitely can. Yeah, yeah. I was about to say. There's cleansing water. Ooh, 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 ooh. Alright, I mean, there wasn't much undead there. Now we're gonna get hit. I'm tempted to maybe move them all up a little bit more due to the range on that cleansing water. It looked like they had to cast a third round of spells. So maybe just a little bit further. 3 turns out from Firestorm. That's pretty good. If I need to fly on a spot. Severely damaged. We have a lot of ants. He's gonna merge bigly. Bring it on, pal. Alright, let's see it. I got a lot of ants. Well, we did lose a lot of ants. They're not super durable. He lost 600, though. I lost 99 ants, 1 Nikisi. My prophet got 124 kills. No surprise. My 3 priests got 60 kills. My mage is casting the water got 111 kills. That's pretty good. There's only 6 of them. So, yeah, it's the right choice. Excellent. We're gonna need reinforcements, but I'm sure I've got some more 2 water mages. Damn, they're hard to come by. Holy shit, I don't have any. Damn it! Can't give me just a dedicated 2 water mage here? The Redskin Daughters are much more likely to get it, but they're also, you know, 1 every 2 turns. Fuck. Well, I could kludge with all my 2 death, but I don't have enchantment 5. So I guess you're just not getting reinforcements yet. You'll make it work. I believe in you. Sort of. You have very big nature. I don't know what to do with all that nature. Army advances glamour. I can get crocodiles, I guess. Or sea dogs. Not very good. We only have 2 nature. So your options are a little limited. I can get killer mantis, but they're not that great. They have 18 hit points, 10 protection, 9 defense, 2 mantis claws, 13 attack, 14 piercing. They're all right. I mean, they're undisciplined, but I guess I could get a lot of them, right? Okay, fine. Damn, he's got a lot of troops. This is where it gets more complicated. Luckily, the Nikisi warriors are really badass with flaming weapons and Stygian flesh. But we did lose our 3 priests and 3 mages. 20, all the rest of the hunting ants, and half Arnikises. I can't go another round. And he's got another 570 coming in. I'm fucked. We gotta back out. I tried, but yeah, he's got so many. I mean, my Dominion is just destroying him for the moment, which is pretty good. And once I get Firestorm, it's gonna help. Yeah, he would have launched 1,200 at me. I don't even know if that'll hold. Well, okay, we can make sure that it holds. By hook or by crook. Soul Vortex is essentially useless. You're just gonna have to cast Firestorm, Invulnerability, Skeletal Body, Fire Closest. You've got enough Kludge, you'll be fine. He's wary of that much shit. And the thing is, like, he has alternative paths, so he doesn't have to go through this. He attacked Genom in the water. No way. No way. I mean, the crocodiles are good, but they're not that good. You get surrounded and just die. They did better than I thought, but not good enough. So now we don't control the water at all. Pretty good amount. 2 water mages. Yeah, we should really get enchantment 5. These 2 death mages would be handy. Let's grab the rest of the priests we got here. You. Really not many options. Shit ton of ants. Okay, I gotta bring along someone else just to participate. Bring along the death mages in the hopes that I can kludge a little bit. What is this game? What is this music from? Lufia 2, yeah, alright. Well, I didn't script that at all, but it's alright. Still working on that. I will be right back. Okay. What does the Dominion look like? Not good for him. He's on the decline now. Army size, obviously, he fucking dwarfs me, and he's not really losing too much, despite his loss of Dominion. But it's going to get worse and worse for him, assuming we can wipe out this Doom stack. Yeah, we'll see. Get out of here. I think the mantis are pretty fast. Speed 16, so we gotta put them all the way in the corner. Let them come in the end. Help out the ants. Assuming we get enchantment 5, Horde of Skeletons will be useful. But I don't think I'll put mages out front. I don't know. It's just kind of be more kludge is what I'm hoping for in the general area. You know, they'll slip in between the ants and stuff. Here we go. Didn't cast it. Why didn't he cast it? It worked out, but why didn't he cast it? That definitely warrants gem usage, right? I mean, I'm not upset. Not really. It's just a little strange. We're gonna park here. This is a good spot for us. Between the two of us, we can kind of hold this. Yeah, there's zero reason he shouldn't have cast Firestorm. So, I don't know. But it's fine. I'm gonna get a couple more temples built. Looking good for us. Fuck, I lost Light Hills. Serious? Well, I got this guy with were crocodiles. Fuck it. Slowly working out. Wait a minute, did you not take this? What the fuck happened? Did I sneak onto it like an asshole? Oh, alright, we have 5 and good. Yeah, I mean, Undead Mastery is pretty much game over, so we may as well go for it. But now we have Horde of Skeletons. I imagine they would just spam it anyways, but we'll set them up to do it properly. So really just go here. Kludge, 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 kludge. Kludge, kludge. Thank you. Do I not have PD? Yeah, I don't have PD everywhere. Noob mistake, of course. At this point, I can't fathom not playing Dominions, you know? Like, I keep expecting at some point I'll be like, okay, like, I don't know, I don't feel it today, blah, blah, blah. And then that extends, and it's just like 5 months go by, and it's like, oh man, I should get back to Dominions. I can't really fathom that anymore, but I feel like it's still gonna happen. I guess it has to, right? And I really wonder how it'll be after like a big hiatus. Like, how much of this am I gonna remember? I imagine quite a bit. Like, this is all pretty deep-seated stuff now. Yeah, I mean, we pretty much win. Unless he beats me in Farrar, but even then, I don't know. Piran, here we go. Now you're really not going to cast Firestorm. He didn't. He didn't cast it. Why? He 100% can and should cast it. So I don't get it. But I got HP routed because he didn't cast it. Maybe it's because I had so many friendlies there or something. I don't know. I'm going to try to move on there because if he's not going to cast it, go fuck yourself. Like, I don't have a use for you. Thank you. Beautiful. That's what I wanted. He lost 513. Good. So he didn't cast it because of the PD. If I don't put PD, he'll hit me constantly. And I really risk getting wiped out. That's a trade-off, isn't it? Because he can beat me with PD. But can he beat me with PD if I change his script a bit? Like, I feel like I could get a lot of Horde of Skeletons. I have 2 spellcasting encumbrance, 5 death. That's quite a lot. If I just change to that, in addition to 90 PD, I feel like I probably can just win. But it's fighting skeletons with his skeletons. I don't know. I feel like he will out-skeleton me with my one dude. Maybe if I had like 8 death. Control the dead. AoE 1 enslave on undead, but it's 100% casting time, which isn't good. So best case scenario, I'm getting like 3 undead a turn with that from him. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't cost like any fatigue or anything. You can keep casting it forever, but I don't know. I think it's probably the best bet. Here we go again. Without the PD, he's going to keep doing this. And he didn't cast it. Fucking hell! What? I don't get it! He only casts it on offense? When has this change happened? If there's any PD there, even one, he won't cast it? I'm fucked, man. Well, I mean, we still win, like I said, but it's such... What the fuck? I love this game. I love it to death. My favorite game of all time. But I don't understand it still. Why? Why wouldn't you cast it? Fuck. Alright, well, we just make our stand here. He can't win. Start making priests again, just because. Elephant PD there is pretty nice against his shitty undead. If I can eke out some more elephants, that's good. Yeah, I mean, he's pretty much lost the game already, but... You know. No, we tried to go in the back door of Baltimore, and he stands a pretty good odds of getting in there. Do have some priest support. No, he took it. What a little bitch ass. Alright, it's fine, it's still fine. We're gonna roll out. I mean, I have quite a lot of units here. We could get another... Well, I don't know. It doesn't really matter, I guess. We can take any of these guys. There you go. Boom. That'll do it. This is going to be a fun battle here. Wow, what a little bitch boy. Send in your army, man. What are you doing? He attacked my capital. Okay, I mean, my capital's not super defended or anything. It's not the worst plan. I guess we can put all our money into the capital. He is not quite wiped out, but it's within a few turns here, you know? It keeps going down. He can't preach. And he hasn't built, like, any temples, even though he can 100% build temples. Yeah, you gonna attack anything ever, dude? You good? You seem good. Our god's back. The useless fuck. But we're about to get Thaumaturgy 8 in a few turns, even though I feel like the game will be over before then, but you never know. Maybe I'll get a chance to use the Master and Slave. Alright, he attacks Summerlands again with basically nothing, like an idiot. Okay, great. And he attacked the Red Wastes. Ooh, with Griffins. That could have been pretty bad, but not bad at all. Two turns. You just gotta hold on for 2 turns, buddy, and then I can enslave your whole army and it'll be funny. There you go. Now we're talking. Lost 60 ants, 13 mantis. The ants got 161 kills. The priest got 24. The mages got 54. Prophet got 45. Ants did some work there, man. Okay. We got it. Shit, he's down to 5 death. Okay. We'll have to go in human form then. If he dies instantly, it's fine, but we gotta see this. Undead Mastery. Yep. Let's see how you do. Well, there is still the problem of all these wolves and stuff charging me. Okay. It was humorous. Obviously, he could have just done that as part of the other army and been fine. Interesting. Alright, yeah, we're done with him. This game's basically over now. He's about to be wiped out. There it is. I don't know what he was doing wrong. I don't know why he wasn't building temples or anything, but yeah, that was good. That was a rather unique game on this map because we were supposed to do the throne thing, and we didn't really have any bottleneck. Although we kind of did. I mean, he didn't really utilize the water to his full potential. He still was kind of insistent on the land because he throws in wolves and shit into his army for some reason, which he prevents him from using that in water. So it still kind of worked out. It was an interesting game. I liked it. I like the map as a little bit of a change of pace. We'll have to try it next time with the thrones because I feel like it'll be really easy with the thrones. But I don't know. We'll see. Because if this is the throne, I think this is the throne locations. I don't even know what's over there. There's enough of some troubles on the way there. All right. So the nation, Lumbezi. Not bad. I think there were a variety of options available to us. The problem is these sacreds are fucking ludicrous. I mean, the most basic form of them is like all the stats and stuff. It's fine, right? They have 10 protection on head and body, 12 hit points, 13 defense with a shield, 10 MR, 13 morale. They have a 12 attack axe for 20 magic slashing damage plus 32 armor negating fatigue. Like, that is all really good. There's so many things you can do with that. Like this kind of unit. All sorts of options. It's fun. And they have Swamp Survival, Forest Survival, Spirit Sight. It's nice stuff. But then you get the Nikisi power, which is just busted. Now, granted, they made sure that it didn't benefit from Weapon Bless, so kudos to them, because that would have been just so fucking obscene. And I mean, I tried. Of course I tried. But it would have been so obscene. But it's 20 armor negating fatigue damage, MR negates, range 50, 100 precision, fatigue 2 cost 2, and it's also sometimes used in melee. But it allows you to just blast the enemy army into a fatigue oblivion before they reach you. And then once they reach you, you're also just really good. Not really good, but just like solid sacred infantry that's very flexible depending on your bless, with a really nice one-handed weapon and shield. So it encourages you to go for kind of a really strong bless. Like if I had just gone pure stat bless, these guys would be pretty good. Like stat bless plus Stygian flesh for 18 protection, 17, 18 protection, whatever. Like, that's a really good unit with this ability. So it kind of overshadows the rest of the army a little bit, unfortunately. But there is some good stuff here. The Were Crocodiles are surprisingly robust, but with that second form available. They have a hard-hitting War Stave in the main form, plus the pretty nasty Were Crocodile. And they have Recuperation built on, and Corpse Eater, which is a nice plus. Great option for getting in the water. The Hunting Ants are decent. We were going to use them in combination with the Poison Bowman, but we didn't actually end up doing that because the Undead wouldn't give a shit about poison. But yeah, 14 armor, piercing, sting, plus poison. 22 hit points, 14 protection. They're a little hard for this nation to buff. Although we did have we could have gone down the bless, not the blood tree for the Cauldron of Flesh Vitality. This would have been super good on all our ants. AoE 25, Enlarge, and Twist Fate. I mean, they would love that. They would also love Air Shield and Twist Fate, depending on the enemy army. So that's a really strong option if you are okay with blood stuff. But then you get this spell that just kind of is ridiculously powerful and gets you 13 plus 1 hunting ants for 6 gems. If this were late age, I'd say, like, okay, I mean, gems are a little hard to come by, but even then, that is crazy high scaling for a really solid unit. I don't know if that was intended to be the fire ant, which is slightly worse and undisciplined. Although it's pretty close, but it's slightly worse. I don't know if it was intended to be fire ants, but yeah, either way. Very strong. The red-skinned suns would have been good too. 18 hit points, 12 protection with the Berserk +1 and big battle axe. Would have been fine. And they come with the large ant for Kludge. Spear dodgers are kind of interesting with the air shield and the high defense, unsurroundable, and a length 3 weapon with 13 attack, 18 damage. And even the heavy spearman is kind of a solid little infantry with length 4 spears, 12 attack, 11 defense, and a shield. You know, Oaken Army would be really nice on these guys. Yeah, and Oaken Army's really good on the Redskin Suns. I think the Fun Nation, like this Africa mod, sort of continues to impress me. Some really well thought out stuff here. A lot of these nations could kind of just fit in with vanilla. There does need to be probably some tweaks. I think these sacreds wouldn't pass the whatever you want to call it. They wouldn't pass in vanilla. It wouldn't fly, but pretty good. This is pretty good stuff. So fun map, fun nation, fun game. What more do you want? For now, though, my name is Mangg. This has been Dominion 6. I'll see you fine folks next time.